to say, this is I box myself into this box of sorrow and misery. And that's why seva becomes so important, because it invokes a certain impetus to give and to become. When you give, you become bigger than what you think you are. When you give, you become bigger. And so the Vedanta Dindima deploys this duality. And first it says the whole world of not I is separate from the observer, which is I. The I is not just the body. See, then the not I is questioned. The I is also questioned. The I has this body. So the I is this body? Well, it cannot be, because the I is nothing but the observer. It's reduced to the common denominator of being the observer. I observer, the world is observed. I sakshi witness, the world is that which is witnessed. So this distinction is maintained throughout through various different dyads. But this distinction, while it's a good starting point, is not the end point. It's just a pedagogical tool to discern, to delineate the observer, so that I, separate the husk from the grain. In Eugene, they will throw away the grain and eat the husk. Yeah, so I have to be careful with this example. So, but you get the spirit of it. So I have to separate myself as the observer of everything who cannot be observed. Oh, I cannot observe myself? No, not as an object. Oh, but I'm so sad I cannot observe myself. You need not observe yourself, because the difference between you and the not you, the I and the not I, is that the I is self-revealing. Are you here?
Yes.
Yes. Try saying no. Even in saying no, you reveal your existence. Are you here? No. I mean, yes. You cannot say no. Even when you say no, I mean, are you here? You cannot answer no if it's true. And are you asleep cannot be answered yes. Correct? So like this, the I need not be objectified. I have to objectify the flower, because the flower does not jump up and say, look at me, it's me. It doesn't have a way of advertising itself. It's an object of what? Of my awareness, my consciousness. And who is this I? The subject. The subject is that which is never subject to being objectified. And so the rose is objectified by me, but I don't have to be objectified by me, because I reveal myself, everything becomes evident to me. I is self-revealing. So the question of objectification does not arise at all, because the subject is always the subject, never the object. So that took one third of what we have studied went in this, delineating the I. Oh, had we known, we would have just taken this class. Why have we been attending from 2012? And then, after that, first you separate cognitively, and then you say that nothing is separate from this I. Yeah. The not I is swallowed up into the I. The not I, the reality of the not I is empirical. It is a manifest universe, including this body-mind sense complex. It's a finite where all the objects are finite. I, the observer, is untouched by the finitude of everything. I, the observer, is the one who is projecting, as it were, this whole universe, just as I project a dream universe in the dream state. So the I, which is Satchit Ananda, we'll see what that means, which is the truth of everything, which is limitless, which is whole, that is my true identity. in relation to this projected universe, I'm not affected by this projection. In fact, this projection cannot exist without that existence which is myself alone. And so first there is the separation, and then there is the relative and absolute delineation. The world, the phenomenal world, the material world is empirical. While it has an empirical reality, is a relative reality observed by the absolute, which is me. And then finally there is the integration. The relative resolves into the absolute, and the resolution does not have to be dissolution of the universe, it's a cognitive resolution, knowing that nothing is separate from me. That I now becomes a big I, the fences are thrown away, the separating, there is no not I anymore. Everything is I alone. Wherever I see, there is I to I. All there is I. What an exciting juncture to stop at. Yeah. We'll take a little break and reconvene after 20 minutes. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnavadachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.